Hi everybody and welcome back to the channel and welcome to Motorcycle Live 2025 where we're here to show you what's new for 2026. Let's go check it out. Right, as we're next to the Ducati stand, we thought we'll come and check out some of the bikes on this one. And already opening day, Saturday at the NEC, the Motorcycle Live, it is already busy. So we're now on the 5th generation of the Monster. Like I said, this one's got the V2 engine, 890cc. Very similar power output to the Testa Stretta engine that was in the previous version. Let's take a quick look. So we've got 111 brake horsepower. Like I said, very similar to the older one. I think it's about 94 Newton meters of torque. It says it's 175 kilos, quite light, and also 850 millimeter in seat height. So Amy B's just been sitting on the new Monster.
Yeah.
How's it feel? Can you get your feet down? It's lower seat height, 815 millimeters.
No, I can't touch the floor.
You can't touch the floor.
No.
But I think you can also get a lower seat on these bikes. So on the board it says it's £12,295 for the Monster Plus. I'm not actually sure if this is the Monster Plus because I think the Monster Plus comes with a rear seat cowl and also like a fly screen on the front. So I think that might be the standard one, which is slightly cheaper at about 11,500. Still a lot of money, but you're getting a quality bike for that. Right over here we've got the new Ducati Hypermotard. This is the SP version. Let's go check out this bike.
First up is the Ducati Hypermotard V2 SP. This is an 890cc and it has 120 brake horsepower and 94 Newton meter of torque. Tell us all about the Hypermotard.
It's the first time I've seen it in the flesh. Beautiful looking bike.
Yeah.
Being the SP, it's got things like that Öhlins suspension.
Yeah.
It is at a premium price though. It's £3,800 more than the stock one.
Yeah.
It's £17,295. It's a lot of money, but I do think you're getting a lot of bike with Ducati. They are premium bikes.
They are. And tell us what you said about the torque on this bike.
Yeah, so apparently the 70% of the torque comes in at 3,000 RPM, which is really low. So I think when you get on that gas, this thing's going to fly.
It's going to fly. I think the 94 Newton meter of torque with 120 brake horsepower, it tells you everything about how the bike will deliver the power. But what you told me earlier about the seat height might put some people off.
Yeah, so as you can see, Ruby's sat on the seat here, but it's 880 mil.
Yeah. And I've got one tiptoe on the other left hand, so it is on the taller side.
And what's your height?
I'm 5'4" with the 28 inside.
Okay, so but it's quite a slim seat though, ain't it? So even being perhaps a shorter rider, you can still adapt well.
I can still cope with it.
Yeah, so a lot of people get put off with that.
People off a little bit.
It would, but you've got to sit on it for yourself, ain't you, really?
And I'm guessing the weight of it is not that much, so it'll be easy to kind of weight shuffle and manage it.
As far as I know, let me just check the board there, but I think we're 177 kilos wet weight. I don't think that's including fuel.
Yeah.
So it's a real manageable weight as well.
Good weight. I think that's manageable weight. And also, I love the indicators in the handguards.
Yeah, very nice.
Brembo master cylinders, the Brembo brakes. I don't know how to pronounce that exhaust.
Termex.
That's an easy way. A Termi exhaust and...
Unfortunately with the Termi exhaust, that is an extra. You don't get that with the SP. It's going to cost another £2,200.
Even on the SP?
Even on the SP. But if you have the exhaust, that'll give you another 3 brake horsepower.
Yeah.
It's 4 kilos lighter, another 5 Newton meters of torque. So you get a little bit more power, and it looks cool. It's going to sound nice as well.
And finally, it's kitted out with Öhlins suspension, which I think...
Yeah, it really does set it off well.
100% what you need, I think, on the road. It's nice to have that premium suspension to have your back.
I think with like all Ducatis, if you're going to go buy one, then me personally, I'd spend that bit more. Just get the SP. Yeah. You know, if you're in for a penny, in for a pound. Yeah, as you can see, it is really getting busy now at Motorcycle Live. And also we've got the Panigale V2S. It's not a new bike for 2026, but it's a new colour. What do you think of that, Amy B?
I do like a yellow bike.
Let's have a look over here because this is another new bike for 2026. It's the Ducati DesertX. Again, they've changed the engine to the V2. Looking at the DesertX, it looks quite a bit compact. I mean, it really is a ground up different bike. And super looking forward to trying one of those out. Just talking to the guys with the DRE that run the off-road course in Wales at Sweet Lamb. I'm definitely going to do a weekend with them on that new bike. That looks a superb bit of kit. It's probably going to be a bit lower on weight. It's probably going to be around sort of 114 brake horsepower, although we ain't got the true figures on it yet. Maybe about 94 Newton meters of torque. Right, so that was the Ducati stand. Again, super busy over there. Just over here we've got Yamaha. Let's go take a look. On the front here we've got all the Yamaha 10RA 700s, and yes, they've already made significant changes in 2025 to some of these models. So right behind me is the new Yamaha R7. It's got that 698cc engine, that's CP2. So new for 2026, they've had the chassis revised, it's had a new swing arm, up and down quick shifter and ride-by-wire throttle. Which means it's now got some riding modes like rain, street and sport, and a couple of custom modes. So this bike was also launched at EICMA when they didn't have the price. How much is it here?
It's £9,700.
So Amy B has just jumped on the bike because the seat height is now 830mm, where it was previously 835. Can you get your feet down? That is the question. So yeah, she's on the tippy toes there. And the weight on the bike is 189 kilos. 189 kilos, which is actually 1 kilo heavier than its predecessor.
I like this colour, anniversary white.
Yeah, beautiful colour.
There's also icon blue and tech black.
We've also got some nice trick bits on the bike as well. And again, I think Yamaha have done a great job with this bike. It's still only at 72 horsepower, which is a little bit, you know, I think they could squeeze a bit more out this bike. But I know in 2028, they're going to be using this engine in the Moto 3 bikes, which is going to be about 94 brake horsepower. So if we could get a bit more out of this one, I think it would suit this category rather well. But again, £9,700 for the new Yamaha R7. We've also got a bike that's covered up, which is probably going to be shown a little bit later on. So I'm guessing something special with that GY TR. We've also got a new livery on the Yamaha XSR 900 GP bike. That looks beautiful again in the yellow. Seems to be a popular colour so far for the manufacturers. Yes, so we are battling our way through here. Like I said, super busy on the opening Saturday at Motorcycle Live. Next to the Yamaha stand, we've got BSA, and I've heard they've got a bike on here I'm really interested in seeing. So right behind me here, we've got the BSA, the Thunderbolt. This is the new concept bike for 2026. First thoughts, it looks absolutely brilliant. If the bike ends up looking like that when they bring it into production, I think they're onto a winner. So the engine that they put in this bike is the 334cc liquid-cooled single cylinder that they use in the Bantam 350. It's about 30 horsepower and about 30 newton meters of torque. So it kind of sits in between, let's say, the Himalayan 411 and the Himalayan 450. It looks like it's going to be 185 kilos in weight. We've got a 21-inch front wheel and a 17 rear, and I think that seat height at 815mm is going to make it accessible for shorter riders. This looks like it's going to be a great starter bike, and you're going to be hitting them trails. And normally with BSA as well, they come in at a cracking price. There's no price on this one today. We'll find out later next year. Right, Amy B, where are we going next?
Honda.
Over to the Honda stand. So the bike right behind me, another concept bike. It's the new Honda VPR E-Compressor 900cc. You're the man I need to talk to.
Oh, really? What? No.
Understanding this bike. So V3,
yeah.
Am I right in saying, is it kind of like a parallel twin at the front and a single cylinder at the back?
Yeah, exactly.
And then we've got like the E-Compressor. Does that suck air into the engine?
Yes, it's an electronic compressor, so there's the top end of the engine on that. So yeah, that's always going to be spooled up, electronically controlled.
Right, okay.
On there, so yeah, you're always going to have instant power straight away, so you're never going to have any lag in the engine at all. So they're saying it's going to be 900cc, but it's going to be kind of equivalent to like a 1200cc.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a very light bike as well. We don't know what the weight's going to be just yet. I've had a feel of it on it, and it does feel quite light. Yeah. But yeah,
it's certainly interesting.
It's going to be very interesting.
Something completely new to the market. It's obviously getting a lot of interest here as well.
Yeah, a lot of interest on it.
Are we likely to see it in 2026 on the road, or
probably not 26? Probably maybe 27. But we'll see what happens with it. But yeah, they are looking at to put it in production at some point.
Yeah, it looks like I even like the wrap on it actually. That looks kind of cool.
Yeah, I really like that. Yeah, it'd be good if they did it in that as well.
So the V3R prototype, I can't wait to have a spin on that. That looks a super cool bike. I believe Honda is the only ones that are doing this, and I think that when that hits the market, people are going to be seriously interested, especially the fact, like I said, 900cc bike, it's going to have the output of a 1200cc. We all love a bit more power. And as we can see, Honda has brought along their fully electric motorcycle. This is the WN7, £12,999. Amy B, what do we know?
So charged to 80% in 30 minutes, and then it does 87 miles.
87 miles on a single charge, but we can get it charged up really quick in that short time. These bikes are starting to look a little bit more attractive, and look what Honda's done with the styling. That looks super cool. Right behind me, we've got two more bikes that are new for 2026. This is the CB1000F, and next to it, we've got the CB1000 GT. So Amy has jumped on the modern retro classic, and can you get your feet down on this one, because the seat height is 795mm. We've got a curb weight of 214 kilograms, but we've also got that all-important price, £10,599 on the road. I think Honda's coming at a great price, and like I say, carrying that 5-blade engine from 2017, there's plenty of power for this bike. So we've got Amy on so we can get that brilliant perspective. How's it feel on the back?
Yeah, it's good. It's good, well padded.
Yeah, and I think with that seat height as well, I've got my feet flat down as well. This bike feels super comfortable. You know what, it looks really cool as well. I think what Honda's done with this bike, I think it's going to be a great sell-off. Next to the CB1000F, we've also got the CB1000 GT. The price on that bike is £11,999. It's got the same engine, again, the 2017 Fireblade. It's got an output of 147 brake horsepower, 102 Nm of torque. That is some serious power for a sports tourer. I can just see the price, £11,999.
Yeah.
New bike for 2026.
Yes, indeed.
It's getting a lot of interest here today.
It is.
I just seen you was just showing the adjustment on the windscreen.
Yes.
I like that. That's really cool.
It's so simple.
Yeah.
It works really well, very easy. Yes, that's a really well thought out piece of kit.
And I'm right in saying the engine's the same in all three of these bikes, the CB1000F, but this one's got more output.
Yes, so that's 122 brake horsepower in the CB1000F. This is the same as the Hornet, it's 150.
Wow.
The Hornet SP is actually 155, that's down to the exhaust system, the extra 5 brake horsepower.
It's plenty of power for a sports
It is,
tourer.
yeah, and for your 12 grand, the spec on it is good. You've got the panniers,
That comes with
standard. Yeah, the centre stand, electronic suspension, cruise control.
And will they do this in the DCT as well?
No plans at the minute.
Right, so it's just in manual for now?
Yeah, just manual with a quick shifter, that's all standard as well.
Okay.
And then this has got some additional extras, the hand guards, the extended hand guards. It's got the taller screen on, the crash bones, the side deflectors.
Wow. So you get a lot for your money, don't you?
You do. The only optional extra it hasn't got on really is the top box.
Right.
And we've just kept that off just to make it easier to move around.
Yeah, of course. But yeah, beautiful looking bike, and I finally get to sit on it. There's been a big queue for this one today. Yeah, I mean, when you sit, you do really sit into the tank, a massive tank as well. I don't know what that is, it's probably 21 litres or something like that, but ergonomically, this feels a nice bike. It feels comfortable. And shall we see if we get Amy on the back, and then she can give a bit of a pillion's perspective on this one. Have you had a sit on it yet?
Yeah, I've been.
What do you reckon? You're going to get one?
Oh.
Right, I'm on commission. We've got a sale.
That was an advert.
Are you on?
Yeah.
So, yeah, actually, I don't know about for you, but what's it feel like on the back?
So apparently they've added 40mm of extra padding in the pillion seat on this bike.
Yeah, and compared to the kind of the CB1000F, you actually sat up a little bit higher. You feel like you're a bit too high, you're okay there?
I would say it is a higher riding position, but this seat is very comfy.
Whew, I tell you what, battling through the crowd on the Honda stand, it's absolutely manic today. And like I said, those new bikes are getting some serious interest. The gentleman over there has already bought one. He reckons he's going to get it about March time. He's super happy. The price on the bikes for what you get for your money is absolutely bang on. We can't wait to bring one of them bikes to the channel. Amy B, where are we off to next?
Royal Enfield.
So we're at the Royal Enfield stand, and they've already got the deck chairs out, making themselves at home. Look, it's all looking very relaxed over here. We've got the prayer flags. So we don't know the price, but this is the new Bullet 650. Carries that same parallel twin engine they use in the other 650 models, like the classic 650 twin and also the 650 shotgun.
I'm loving what Royal Enfield have done with this old school Bullet style brand new 650 twin. This one actually pulls.
So we've got two bikes over here. They're both called the Flying Flea. These are new bikes coming in, I think, for 2026, fully electric bikes. And on the right, we've got this one that is literally going to be the city bike. We're not sure on the power output of the electric motor or the battery there, or even the range. But you can see with this one, it's belt driven. We've got road tyres. And then over here, we've got kind of like an off-road scrambler style electric bike that's chain driven. We've also got kind of like 50-50 knobbly tyres on that. So this bike would be an ideal bike just to take down the lanes. Be interesting to see what the battery range is on these bikes. They're quite small. I'm guessing they're going to be really, really light, very manageable. They've done a fantastic job to see it in the flesh as well. It looks absolutely beautiful. And it's kind of got a bit of a kind of a carbon look to it. So Amy B, the Flying Fleas, what do you reckon?
Yeah, I like them. For electric bikes, they're looking better and better.
Yeah, I think they look super cool, and I do think they actually serve a real good purpose, to be honest. Like for city riding and stuff, I'm not sure you're going to get a massive battery range out of them. Like I say, there was no figures and specifications on that, but I think Royal Enfield always come in at the right price, and that's what probably will be the persuader for people that perhaps want to use them to get around the cities. I think they would be an excellent bike, and even the scrambler bike there, taking it down a few trails. I think with it probably being really light as well, would be great fun. So we are on the MotoGP stand. This is one of the biggest stands, I think, but it's kind of divided into two. But right behind us here, we've got some of the QJ bikes, and these are looking super cool. Luke, tell us a bit about them.
Yeah, QJ arrived this summer into the UK. I mean, QJ have got over 170 powered two-wheelers in their range.
Wow.
Just bringing in 17 for a start into the UK, but a really diverse range of adventure bikes, nakeds, cruisers, sports bikes. And they're coming in at a really, really competitive price.
The prices are just bonkers, ain't they?
Exactly, and that's the way they've got to do. They've got to turn heads, and the way they're going to do it is with a competitive price, and without skimping on the suspension, the brakes, the tyres. So it's quality components, a real good price. It's going to make people look.
Do you know what I like about these prices as well? It encourages younger people to get into riding as well, because that's what we need. We need that next generation coming through to have affordable bikes so they can ride them. But as an example, behind us, we've got this the SRT 600S. What do we know about it?
Yeah, so again, 4699 as it is here. You've got a three-piece aluminium luggage, hand guards, heated grips, heated seat, LED spot lamps, crash bars, sump guard, centre stand, TFT display, crazy spec. And this is, okay, so it's your kind of first adventure bike, it's your commuter, it's your all-year-round two-wheel car, incredible value. Parallel twin engine.
And you get the panniers with it?
That's all with it.
Everything you see on this bike, you get.
This is a stock bike of that 4699. And that's
just
2 years of limited mileage warranty. So hell of a spec. It's going to get you on the road. Imagine what that's going to be on a PCP. I can't tell you off the top of my head, but less than 80 quid a month.
Yeah.
12-volt charger, USB charger, so you don't need to put anything
nice
else
TFT
on it.
screen there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's just.
And it feels comfy as well.
Yeah, I've done a lot of miles on these.
You've done a lot of miles
on these, yeah, and I don't think there's that many in stock left for this year because people have gone mad. I actually met someone at Old Park BSB who just bought one. I think it was his second or third bike. It's like, what made you buy it? He goes, I had to at the price.
Yeah, and that's the thing, at them sort of prices, you can afford to have 2 or 3 bikes in the collection if you wanted. And so this is just one example of what you say, 17 that you've got.
That's right, yeah.
That's just unbelievable, really. And like I said, it opens up a new world for younger riders.
I'll have to get one over to you to ride it.
Yeah, definitely. We'll bring this to the channel. So another bike on the stand, again by QJ. This is an absolute pearler. Look at this, £6,999. This is the SRK 800RR. Doesn't this look an absolute belter of a sports bike for that kind of money. Absolutely beautiful. Love the fact it's got these wings on here as well. I mean, as you can see, this bike has got some trick bits on it as well. We've got the Brembo brakes there. And if you come over here, Amy B, we'll just have a look at this on the switchgear. We even get things like cruise control as standard. And we've also got a quick shifter on the bike as well. It's just phenomenal what you get for your money. The thing about these bikes really is the price again, you know, and it really does encourage younger people to get into the sport a little bit more. Middleweight sports bike, £6,999. I mean, it looks absolutely stunning as well. And I think 94 brake horsepower, plenty for the road. Red or black?
Red.
Yeah, I think the red one's on. Although I do like the black with that gold pinstripe on it. Looks super cool, and again, the price is just spot on. So again, the prices on the Hero bikes. This is the Hunk 440. Looks an absolute beautiful bike. Again, £3,499. I've got to keep mentioning the prices because these are an absolute steal. We've got a single cylinder engine that's 440cc. We've got 27 horsepower, and that comes in at 6,000 RPM. We've also got 36 Newton meters of torque at 4,000 RPM. We've also got these twin shocks on the rear. We've got a seat height of 803mm, a 6-speed box, a 13.5 litre tank. So just looking around the bike, I tell you what, I mean, what a cracking bike for the money again. Everything looks like it's been really nicely put together. Even this grab handle on the back here feels nice and sturdy, so when you're moving the bike around, you've got a secure hold on it. And I think it looks a cool bike as well, whether you're starting out or you're like a seasoned rider. The riding position on this is really nice. You really sit upright into the bike. I mean, it's a beautiful paint job. Love the grey in this one. We've got a nice round TFT screen as well. All the switchgear is just set out really nice as well. I mean, this is just one of their display bikes, but just check out this rally bike. Don't that look super cool? Right, so Amy B, the Suzuki stand. What are we here to see on the Suzuki stand?
The SV7GX.
And here it is. No price to be confirmed. But I think this one's running off the 650 platform.
Yeah, but it's been adapted to make it more touring friendly. So we've got a 795 seat height, which I'm quite happy with. Also, there is 10mm more padding in the seat than in the other 650.
So not only have we got a good seat height and you can get your feet flat down, but we've also got a nice bit of comfort as well.
Extra padding, yeah.
I've just noticed on the board here as well, up to 10 years warranty, T's and C's apply. So yeah, price to be confirmed as well. Got it in these three colours, looks like they're white, the black and the traditional blue.
So it weighs 211 kilograms and it has a 17.4 litre tank.
No, the flight's coming late summer, but obviously quite based strongly on our existing SV650 model, which has just got that fantastic V-twin engine.
Yeah, sure.
Updated styling, get a really narrow width because of that V-twin engine, which gives you low seat height. Yeah. Which just makes it really approachable for people.
Yeah, Amy just sat on it and she felt comfortable. And also, it would just say you got extra padding in the seat there as well.
Yeah, so it's just
a lower seat height, more comfort.
Yeah, exactly. Really nice. You've seen the new GSX R1000?
Do you know what? We've not. Let's go and do that.
Let's go and have a look.
Because
so you've got a red one here,
right?
Blue one over at the end of that front line.
Okay.
And there's a yellow lean down bike, which is quite good fun.
Right.
In there, if you want to clamber on a bike.
Okay.
So that's kind of quite good.
Maybe we'll get you on that one.
Might make quite a nice bit of a picture on that.
So are these? Can you buy these now? Then are these?
These are. You can order them now. We'll be delivering in the spring.
In the spring, they'll be ready.
Yeah. So we've already got enough orders that our first couple of deliveries are pretty sold out. Right. But we'll have more coming in the spring. So yeah, really excited about that.
Yeah, because there was that moment of disappointment when they stopped making them.
Yeah, of course.
So
we were all disappointed.
Has it been a few years, has it?
Yeah, about 4 or 5 years.
4 or 5 years.
Yeah,
so yeah, great to see him back.
Yeah.
And,
just that change in the emissions regulations. Yeah. But now we've got a lot of updates to the engine. Yeah. We've got new cams, camshaft, pistons, conrods, crankcase, crankshaft. So there's a lot of stuff changed. Gets through the emission stuff, of course. Yeah. But also makes the engine really good for racing in terms of tunability and strength. We're big on endurance racing. Right. So that strengthening the engine and reliability is a really big thing of ours.
And you've made a lot of bikers happy to see it back again.
Yeah.
The GSX R1000 is back.
Yeah. We're very
I can't wait to have a spin on one of them. But I think I'll wait for the spring.
Yeah, definitely.
Right, we've got so much to get through, and again, it is super busy in here. That was a Suzuki stand. Where we're off to next? KTM. So right behind me, we've got the KTM 990 RCR, and I've got to say, I think what KTM have done with this bike looks absolutely beautiful. It's probably one of the best looking bikes in this segment, and it's probably also got the most output of power as well. 128 horsepower and 103 Newton meters of torque, 185 kilos. I think that might be a dry weight, I'm not sure. But power to weight ratio, that bike's an absolute stonker, to be honest. Looks cool. I think it'll be a good all-rounder on the road or even on the track. Right, where to next?
To Norton.
And the new Norton as well. And we're not just talking about a logo here, we're also talking about some fantastic bikes they have brought to the table for 2026. Had a sit on the Norton Maxar, beautiful looking bike. You know, they're in a class of their own. What Norton's done here really is I think blown it out of the water today with their new bike there. I mean, it looks super cool. Just had a sit on it, and the ergonomics feel right. It feels a premium bike as well. Love the screen on it. Can't wait to give one of these a try. We've still got no price on them, but I'm guessing they're not going to be cheap.
Are you a fan of the style?
I think as I'm getting older, this is a better style for me. If I was a little bit younger, I'd be tempted for the Maxar.
Yeah, I find that too confused with this without the fairing. It's so much lighter as well, so the acceleration is a lot quicker.
So now I've just sat on the Maxar and the Manx. I've got to say, I think I prefer the Manx, to be honest. I'm a bit more of an upright sort of guy. Although on the Maxar, that is a super sport setup. It's not a full-on sports bike. They've done a great job. The screens look nice, an 8-inch screen. I think there's a lot of tech, a lot of good spec. We've got the Brembo brakes, plenty of power there as well. I think what Norton done here, they've brought some fantastic bikes to the table. Yeah, just jumping on the Norton Atlas for the first time. I must say, when you get on it, you really do sit into the bike, but it doesn't feel too big. Got lots of controls, lots of buttons, and they all feel very nice. Seem to be putting the same 8-inch TFT screen as on the Manx and the Maxar as well. And just above that, we've got a USB-C port as well for charging. And also here we've got our on and off button. But yeah, lots of controls, which probably means lots of different modes, lots of different settings. So again, we don't have a price on any of these Norton bikes on the stand today. All we do know, it's going to be competitive. So we're in the BMW stand. Right behind us, we've got a row of the F450 GS bikes. This was a concept bike last year. Now it's in production, and now we get to sit on one. So the F450 GS, price on the road £6,990. The model on display is £7,760. And we've got 48 horsepower at 8,750 RPM. We've got 74 miles to the gallon, 43 Newton meters of torque at 6,750 RPM. So we've also got a curb weight of 178 kilos, which is actually probably one of the lightest bikes in this segment.
My rider's helmet, passenger helmet, yeah. Your next left turn, or second roundabout.
Yeah, you really do sit on top of the bike. Like I said, this is the first time I've sat on the F450 GS, and you are really upright. Whereas the Norton we've just been sat in, you sit right into the bike. This one you sit on top of the bike. But no, it's a nice riding position. I think this one has got quite a few optional extras on it, like the wider foot pegs. It's also got the Acro can on it as well. Yeah, well, I remember seeing the concept bike last year, and it's obviously got a lot of interest this year.
Yeah.
Are these available to buy now then?
Not now. So we only have these are literally the 4 that we have in the world at the moment.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah. So these were just previously from the show in EICMA over in Milan, but the market launch would probably be probably around April time next year.
Okay.
So we're expecting these to be at retailers around end of April.
Okay, so yeah, not too long.
Not too long to wait. So yeah.
But yeah,
we have
£6,990.
Yeah, so close to 7.
I think what you've got there, you can tell it's a real nice, well-built bike.
Yeah, definitely.
And it just looks superb, and I think I might put one on my Christmas list. So guys, we have literally ran out of time on day one, but we're going to be back to finish off a few of the stands that we still need to get round to see some of those fabulous motorcycles. So as always, I hope you enjoyed today's little walk around the Motorcycle Live 2025. Don't forget to hit that subscribe, give us a like, and we'll see you in the next one.